Hi guys, how's it going? We're still in Canada land. It's actually Thanksgiving today, Canadian Thanksgiving, which is still like very strange for me. We're used to American Thanksgiving, which is at the end of November, the third Thursday, and this is the first Monday of October. But it's cool because we have eaten some really yummy food, so not really complaining about that.
We had 2 delicious Thanksgivings very early.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Actually, it worked out really well because now I'm excited to bring back some really good vegan Thanksgiving meals to our Thanksgiving.
See how people like it. It's like hot up here, huh?
Yeah, it's really toasty. It's been raining and gray and gloomy and cold. Today now it's 78 degrees outside. Very strange. But anyway, we're here in Canada. It's actually Thanksgiving Day today, Monday, Thanksgiving. So we're hoping that the crowds will be less than they normally would on a holiday, maybe? Everyone should be with their families, right?
I feel like it should be that way. Like tourists maybe won't be here. I don't know. Maybe the tourists will still be here. It's probably gonna be crazy.
One of the greatest wonders of the world. We're going to Niagara Falls.
We just rolled up at Niagara Falls in Canada. We're on the Canadian side. There's like 2 sides of the falls, but you can't really see much from the American side. So we're on the Canadian side. We just rolled up to the parking lot. Allie's taking Frank to go to the bathroom so that he can do his business, and then we're gonna head over and check out the falls. Let's get going. Check out the mist. It's like so intense. It's like a volcano of water.
Old Faithful on steroids.
It's really weird. It's like the mist coming off of the falls like go up into the air like ash out of a volcano. It's crazy. Check it out.
Pretty beautiful, even with the rain and the mist and the fog. I love it here. You've been here though, haven't you?
Yeah, I was here 16 years ago. So when I was 15, I came here with my mom and my grandparents and one of my friends from high school. And I just like didn't really appreciate it, you know? Like I feel like when you're a kid and you go on vacation, your parents kind of drag you to things. They make you go on these vacations that you might not even find fascinating or interesting, but you have the experience in your life, I guess. So
how did you feel being here? Did you care?
I mean, I was a 15-year-old, so I was like, oh, a waterfall, how cool. Like I just I didn't appreciate it. I didn't think about like what it took for this waterfall to be created and like what had happened before us in this place, and it wasn't really that fascinating to me.
I feel like that's how I am with art museums or just museums in general. I used to hate going. My parents would drag me as a kid. I appreciate it so much more as an adult now.
That's really exactly how I feel. Like I think this is like super cool and I'm like really stoked to be here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's like
mind-blowingly beautiful.
Breathtaking. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair. The wind is obviously like blowing it all over my face. But it's just so interesting to be at a place like this when you're an adult and you have appreciation for it. And I see nothing but families and kids where the kids are acting bratty and they obviously don't want to be here. They don't find it cool. And I don't know if you should take your kids to cool sites like this or take them on vacation when they might not appreciate it.
It's like a waste of money. It's a waste of time.
It's
a waste of energy.
Yeah, definitely. In my opinion anyways, because I didn't appreciate any of this type of stuff when I was a kid.
Part of me thinks that it's important to take your kids, doesn't matter how old they are, just for the exposure.
Yeah.
Just because it's like getting them used to trying new things and experiencing and exploring. Whether they understand it, whether it goes over their head entirely, I think just taking them out is important. Sets you up to like be more of an adventurous person and more open-minded about the world around you. But I totally can see like it could be a waste of money if your kid is just crying and doesn't want to be there the whole time. And I was definitely that kid for much of my childhood.
And there's a lot of sides to it too. So maybe if you're a parent, you might not get to go see something like this unless you take your kid. That's a whole different side of it as well. So
we're gonna get you a headband.
Yeah, I need a headband.
A really cool 80s tie-dye headband.
Yeah.
Or
really
a beret.
Annoying.
Do you remember berets?
Did you guys see the rainbow back here? There's like a rainbow in the mist.
I don't know if they can hear you. There is a rainbow here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's literally like, this is gorgeous.
Really cool here. It's like one of those things where when you go on vacation, it's one of those memories that you hold very dear and you'll remember forever. But the question is, do you appreciate it? Or do kids appreciate it?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either. But even as I'm saying that I didn't appreciate the things that we went to see, or the history, or the money that was spent, or the time that was used.
It was memorable.
It was memorable. Some of these memories that I have of being on the road or traveling with my family are some of the fondest that I think I'll ever have. So I don't really know whether it's worth it or not. I can't really say take your kids or don't take your kids. I think some people want to have like romance on the road and want to have alone time away from the kids. So that's also kind of controversial as well.
It's a sacrifice. Well, it's a sacrifice in either direction. Whether you take your kids, you're sacrificing alone time with your partner. Whether you don't take your kids, you're sacrificing giving them the opportunity to experience the magic that you're exploring, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a right answer. I still think that a big part of my adventurous spirit comes from my parents always taking me to different places as a kid, whether I appreciated it or not. And I really don't think I did at the time.
Yeah.
But like you say, like I still remember small, vivid aspects of those trips that I was like, oh, that was such a fun dinner. Like, I don't even know what we were doing, but I remember like spending time with my parents is another big part of your childhood.
Yeah, that's definitely true. You go to these museums as a kid and maybe you don't remember all of the exhibits, but you remember that you went to the museum, that your parents took you to the museum.
Yeah.
And most of the time I would like to go back to those museums to like actually experience what's inside and actually like realize what I was looking at instead of just being like, oh, this is some old stuff.
I think that is what it comes down to. It's a totally different experience visiting a museum or the Niagara Falls or wherever as a kid versus as an adult. You just remember things differently and you're appreciating different parts of that experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Leave a comment and let us know whether you think it's important to take your kids on vacation or whether you found it important as a kid to be taken on vacation by your parents.
Yeah.
Because I think this is something that's very important and we can have a little discussion about it below. But now I think we're gonna walk over to the actual falls and get a little footage of that.
Just to get in like the fights, the lies. I just tried to be good. You've got to break to get out of the woods.
I'm really glad we came. We weren't actually going to come here and we made it happen. Even like with the weather being not so great, late in the day, it's definitely worth it. This place is unbelievable.
Yeah, and it's just mind-blowing to see how powerful those falls are. They're like super, super cool. So.
Would you whitewater kayak through that?
I don't think so. That's like a huge drop. I would definitely get hurt.
Yeah.
Not interested in that.
No. But there's like zip lining and like stuff you can do in the falls.
Yeah, that's how they market it. You're not actually in the falls.
Would you do it?
No.
Party pooper.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we're here. I'm really hungry though.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Okay.
Let's go get something to eat.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you, love. Over here.
Is that a banker boy? Go get some food.
Oh, Bubba. Oh, Bubba.
So we found an all-you-can-eat Indian place here in Ontario. Niagra Falls, Ontario. Chital. It's called Chital. It's absolutely delicious. All-you-can-eat Indian food.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this is hot too.
Obviously, I finished my meal. 2 plates. Allie, not so much. She did her best.
Thank you. Even vegetables can be filling, guys. Stuffed.
Is it delicious or what?
Delicious.
You want to sign it off?
Okay. I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting and enjoyable for you. We're just kind of having a grand old time here exploring Ontario and Niagara Falls and just talking between the two of us and the realities of traveling with kids and what that entails. Interested to hear your thoughts. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe to Trent and Allie if you aren't already. We've had some weird glitches on YouTube recently, so double check if you're subscribed and hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button. That way you will be alerted for any new videos that we release. Some of those have like come undone recently for some of our subscribers, so just double check really fast. Like the video if you enjoyed it. That helps us a lot as well, and we will talk to you soon. Okay? Bye!